her name is Jazmin. Welcome to the Full Moon Bash. So, for those of you who aren't aware, she's doing a full moon tarot reading. And for those of you that are still interested, she actually had 2 slots open up. So if you would like a tarot reading just today, because it's her first time and she's a baby reader, you're going to get the reading for $5. Usually for the Full Moon Bash, you already get a great deal on the services, but for her, since she's so nervous, right? Tell us all the emotions you're feeling at doing like your first tarot reading.
I'm very nervous. I would keep telling Michelle I'm like terrified.
And then I still surprised her because I was like, hey girl, surprise, we're going to interview. She was not aware. So you guys help her out, support a local tarot reader, and reach out to her. What's your Instagram if they want to reach out to you?
My Instagram is Cantu Jazmin.
Just no periods or anything?
No periods, yeah. It's
okay, at Cantu Jazmin. So if you guys want to book a reading with her, tell us a little bit about the reading that you're pulling out. Like what cards is it or what does it explain?
Yeah, so I'm following, it's a little spread and it's like 4 different questions. And it just kind of like asks like how can you tap into your energy? Like what do you need to know? And then I just kind of pull them and we go from there. Or I've also been giving the option of just like pulling cards and like saying like what you need to know. Right
All right, what are the cards telling us? Okay, I can't wait to get my reading with you a little bit later.
Gosh.
But tell us, how did you get started? Like, give us the lowdown. When did you know that you were intuitive?
Well, I actually was having this conversation with someone earlier that I was reading cards for. I've always had like premonitions, I guess, like dreams. I started like one time I like had a dream that my aunt was pregnant, and then like I told her like just because as a joke, and then like 3 months later she was like, "Oh, I've been 3 months pregnant." And I didn't even know, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And she was like, "You're a witch," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And after that, like I've always been wanting to get into it, and after like a really bad breakup that I had like 2 years ago, that's when I kind of like started to tap into more of like spiritual,
yes.
tarot cards, crystals, and all of that stuff.
So when was your first reading? Like when did you first decide like I want to buy a deck of cards and I'm gonna do a reading?
So I was looking for like 6 months. I was trying to like find like the perfect like tarot deck, and I was very like overwhelmed. Like I was like, these are like too many.
First tarot deck is so special. My first one is really special, and it was like a little angel. So I was like, okay, I can resonate with that.
Yeah, and I kept like looking up stuff, and I was like getting more overwhelmed. And then one time I was at Barnes and Noble, and I saw that they had like tarot decks, and I saw like animal ones, and like those really like spoke to me.
Nice.
So I got the little animal ones.
So the animal readings.
Yeah, and it took me a long time to actually like want to like read for anybody. And then one time like I was just like, okay, I like grabbed my sister, and I'm like, I'm reading your cards, and she was like, oh no.
Let's do it. Yeah. So this is her first time actually reading for people that she doesn't know, and I want to know, is she good? So you all can get a reading from her and let me know.
And if not, to not.
And if not, we don't want to know. Blocked. No, I'm kidding. But let us know intuitively if she got it right, if some things were, you know, like her aunt, 3 months later, she was like, I was pregnant the whole time. So sometimes give it a little bit of time. Gabby said I had a boyfriend coming, and I was like, well, girl,
when?
He's not here. But we got time, right? We have time. I'm not worried. I know he's coming. But tell us a little bit more. So you did your first reading on your sister, and how long ago was that?
That was about like 1.5 years, and I kept just reading for my sister because again, like I'm a very shy person, so I'm always like, well, I don't know if I'm like
breaking her out of her shell, guys.
Michelle. And then after a while, my best friend was like, hey, do a reading on me, and I did a reading on him, and I was like, well, I don't know if any of this is like true or not. And then later on, like I think like it was like 2 months ago that he was like, yeah, you like made me cry after that reading because it was so like, to the point. He was like, I felt a lot of things, and I was like, oh wow.
Wow. So see, those of us that can tune into like our intuition, it's a really beautiful and special gift, and not everybody can do it. But we appreciate the girls that do, and I could see it in her. I was all, no, you have a great energy, you have great vibe, I know you're intuitive. And so guys, take advantage of it, because it took a lot to convince her to come in and give us all a try. So welcome to the Full Moon Bash.
Thank you.
And So she's gonna set out to go finish off her readings because she is booked, but her last 2 appointments had rescheduled, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, did I just cough it? Sorry, guys. It's not the coronavirus. My throat is dry. Okay, so go ahead and she's gonna let us go now to finish off her readings, and if you're interested in the 2 oh my god. This is not, I cannot cough. Maybe I need a break.